fellow heavenly archangels and celestial beings. This is Snowy Seraphim Winters, and today what I want to talk about is something serious, but yet it's probably not surprising because this is something I know from experience that a lot of people have went through or have possibly been called names by. But what I want to talk about is something serious yet not surprising, but there is a pedophile on VRChat. And what this person has been doing is not only have they been trying to date minors, they have been forcing he has been forcing people, well, I wouldn't just say people, but I'd mainly just say women, to try to date him, and it has been making people uncomfortable, and he's also been telling lies. Now, before you guys jump to the defense saying, do you have any proof whatsoever? I would say I kind of have proof that this guy was a complete jerk to me. But from what I experienced, I've seen that a lot of other people have a lot more proof. So I want to talk about it. They have also been doing a lot of horrible things. I'm not going to be able to show all the videos exactly like I can, but the videos are incredibly long, in my opinion, so I'm only going to be able to show you guys only a little bit of the pieces of the videos that really got to me, that he was very, very rude. He's been just horrible to people. He's been disrespectful and just rude to people, even the people who've tried to help him, and it makes me sad, and honestly makes me really mad at the same time that people like this guy are just so desperate, that they're trying to trick minors just so they can get what they want whatsoever. So I'm going to show you bits and pieces. Please keep in mind that not all these videos belong to me. This is something that another person has done a little bit recording on. Multiple people have caught him in the act of doing horrible things whatsoever. I just have a few screenshots of him being unkind to me, this and that. So I'm going to try to get on with this video and show you guys a little bit of my proof and show you at least some of the bits and pieces that other people have, went through as well. So let's get on with the video and try to show you the old card evidence of how horrible this person really is, and let's get on with this video because I know you guys want to see the proof. And if AstralVr is watching this video, this is something I wanted to tag you in because I know you need some help, by the way, with about this person being heard, because I don't think a lot of people made enough videos about him. So I'm gonna try to share her video. So if you guys want to see more, the link's gonna be down below of 2 videos she has with other people recording this guy for proof. So let's get on with the proof for this video. Alright, so here is proof that he wasn't exactly nice to me. This isn't full-up proof. What I wanted to show, it's not just the fact that he's lied to me, but this one really got to me. It wasn't the fact that he said, yeah, she needs relationship advice about girls, she's a lesbian. That's not what got to me when he lied about his sister. This one right here is when he really got to me, when I found out this guy was a complete liar, is that he said, not tonight, sorry, my mom told me my brother is in the hospital, motorcycle accident, sorry. And I was sadly falling for this, believing that he was telling the truth when he had no evidence of it whatsoever. And I know people are going to judge the defense saying you never know. Now you guys make a good point, but there is proof that he's been a liar. Like I said before, I'm going to be showing videos from other people that he has been a complete liar. And as we scroll down below, this is what he said that really got to me. When he says, okay, cool, I'm also unfriending you as well because I got seriously uncomfortable. Goodbye. I can't seem to get goodbye to show the video. I'm so sorry. I do have a screenshot of it if you guys want to see it more. But all I literally said was saying, do you want me to invite you again? Hey, if you don't mind me asking, why did you leave my group? I'm sorry to say this, but if you left the group on purpose, then you can no longer be a mod within my server. I'm sorry. So how did I make this guy feel uncomfortable? Like, I didn't say anything hateful to him at all. That's what's so screwed up. Alright, so here is the full message of what they said to me. Alright, so here's their full out VRChat display name. Go block them, get away from them. So after you guys have been witnessing what this person has said to me, like you could pretty much see lying about someone being in the hospital, that's very horrible because what if that does actually happen? Like they say never ever say a lie about that, guys, and this goes for all of yous. I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do, but you should never ever lie about something that big. That is a serious matter. That is scary. And not to mention, this is not as horrible, but he couldn't even spell unfriend right. You don't say I'm also underfriending you. That's not how you say it. Like this person, I mean, I know I have bad spelling, but I feel like they're just horrible at spelling. Like that's just horrible, but yeah, I think you guys get the basic point here, but you don't lie about something that big. I mean, I know people could tell white lies, but from the fact that you talk about someone you love being in the hospital, guys, please do not go on saying that because it could literally happen. You think about the boy who cried wolf, for example. You guys probably heard that story, right? The wolf doesn't come until the end, but then the boy keeps lying to the villagers saying, wolf, 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 and guess what? There was no real wolf until the end. And guess what? The wolf eats the boy because the villagers don't come and they're like, oh, the kid's completely lying. That's a great example, okay? The boy who cried wolf is a wonderful example to why you shouldn't even, especially lie about something that big. Yes, white lies is understanding, but for something that big and serious, you should never ever say that. That's just horrible. That's awful. That's terrible to say. I can't even just describe how terrible that is. I'm sure you guys get the hint. I'm gonna try to show you guys a little bit of the video, certain pieces. This is it's from AstralVr. I don't know if I'm saying their name correctly or not, but this is some recordings they got off their friends, and I think she needs help showing people more proof. So I'm trying to make a video to show a little bit of evidence, but also to show more of her evidence as well. But before I do show their video, I forgot to mention this. I'm so sorry. I feel like I need to repeat this, but like, how am I in the wrong here? Isn't it the duty of a staff, especially me, who is not to mention the leader of a group, is supposed to do their job to make sure and ask questions just to make sure that everybody is happy in their group, that no one's being harassed or sexually harassed or bullied in any way or feeling uncomfortable? Like, if they were feeling so uncomfortable, why didn't he just tell me? If he was so uncomfortable, why didn't he confront me about it? That's not a full out confront. You don't unfriend someone who's trying to freaking help you. Like they always say, you never ever get rid of the person who cares about you and wants to help you. Like, because like they always say, you might one day realize you lost a diamond while you were collecting stones. It's just a saying I got. Sure you guys get the hint, but all I did was want to help him. As you witnessed in the video, I did not say anything hateful to him at all. And he has the nerve to unfriend me after we were friends for like, I believe a couple years, to be honest with you guys. I knew him for a couple years, and I feel like he's pissed because I have friends now. Like, I want to tell the story. I'm gonna try to tell you, but I'm trying to show their Astrial's vids in between. I give credit to these other people as well who've been doing the recording. I just forgot to mention some stuff, so I'm so sorry about that, guys. But I'm like, how am I the bad guy here from doing my own freaking job? Like, seriously. Also, I'm gonna show you some of Astrial's video. Please keep in mind, they're not all hers, they're from other people as well. Alright, so here is AstralVr's video. Please keep in mind, like I said before, some of these, like most of these video parts are not hers. I believe these came from people that she's either friends with or people that she ran into who have claimed to have met this guy, so I'm gonna show you bits and pieces of some of her videos. I'll also link them down below where my bio is in case you want to watch the whole videos for it.
Hi, my name is Astral. Before I get into this video, I would like to make a quick disclaimer. This video is made for educational purposes and to bring awareness to people who may know the subject or know others who know the subject. This video also contains things such as slurs, threats, and just horrible behavior on mainly the subject's part. I will also say that the clips captured in this video are not all filmed by me, but mainly come from people I know and others who have had run-ins with this individual. I will say this again, this video is mainly for awareness about this individual and not to harass or go after him, especially if you are a minor, as he is known for being quite violent, as shown later on in this video. Anyways, with that all said, let's get right on into the video.
Because your dad decided to fucking kill himself. Do you not have parents or something? Do you not have any fucking parents? Where the fuck are your parents at, little nigga? Did you get a headset when you were 5? Did you get dropped on your fucking head like a fucking fucking child? God damn, you're so fucking
I'm gonna hurt so
I've never
much.
met a fucking contest bitch like you.
I've never met a pedophile before.
He's gonna kill himself for all I fucking
Look
care.
here, I'm talking to him right now.
You and Owen are the worst fucking people I've ever met. And honestly, go fucking kill yourself.
You should do that too.
Cause I'm dealing with fucking cancer and all he doesn't fucking care.
Sure you are.
Sorry.
What is happening in
Exactly.
here?
Everyone that's yelling.
You
Oh,
don't give a
yeah,
fuck
good.
about anyone.
That's
No.
yeah. That's
You know,
I'm turning down my
That's
Well,
fucking
I do.
I
I do
can't
get to talk
handle
about
this
people, not
shit
you.
anymore. I fucking cannot.
Okay, leave. Delete VRChat. Come on, you can do it.
I cannot.
Just,
What
just,
can I
I
have?
cannot.
So that was part of some of the proof that they have been awfully horrible to people. Telling those people that they are the most worst people he's ever met is one thing, but that doesn't mean you should like be given the right to tell someone to go ahead and die? Like, seriously, what is wrong with you? I'll admit I witnessed people with anger issues before. I'll admit I get angry at my device, but I would never take it out on people. I was normally just taught to walk away from the conversation rather than fight with other people because, fun fact, guys, you're gonna make things worse if you continue doing it that way. There is more I want to show you, but this person is just really horrible. And there's so much more I could show you, but the video is going to be long enough as it is. But this is a very serious matter. And like I always say, like I said in some of my recent videos, if you ever get set up like this, to where someone's trying to make you angry, especially just so they can, like, get things all over you, then just walk away. It's as simple as that. You could just leave the game if it's a moderator or something, or you could simply just block the person, but to tell them hateful things is just horrible. Like, you should never say hateful things like that because one day it might come back at you. It's commonly seen a lot. So even though, no matter how good it makes you feel, it's never alright to say that because one day it just might come right back at you and hit you across the face. I have once had people say hurtful things to me, and then one day it ended up coming back at them, and it's like they ended up knowing how it felt. It's like how people would say, now you know how I feel. This is why you shouldn't even say hateful things to people because stuff like this can and will happen. It's not impossible, guys. Like I would always say, it doesn't hurt to be nice, so just be nice. But of course, this person who people have warned legitimate amount of times doesn't seem to care enough to listen. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if karma came back and hit him. Hopefully you guys have been trying to spread the word about it. Doesn't seem like a lot of people know about this guy. He's not a very popular pedophile kind of guy, so not a lot of people know about him, and sometimes I feel like those are the most dangerous because not a lot of people know about him like they did about this other guy who was wisely hated across all over VRChat. That so many people constantly attack him just because he's being a pedophile, and this was another one that was more popular. A lot of people say to watch out for him. It's already gotten karma at one pedophile. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy ends up getting hit with a lot of hate slander whatsoever. But like they always say, only time will tell. So I just recommend spreading the word, blocking, and reporting this person. Because I don't want any of you guys going through with this ever. He's probably still getting away with it, even as we speak. And I'm actually surprised if VRChat doesn't really do something and ban those who are pedophiles. I mean, I could have sworn they do, but I'm not entirely sure. I just hope for the best that they will be taken care of and that this situation will one day be stopped and put end to. Because this is honestly disgusting. Speaking of all of this, I'm going to show you something else in the video that really got to me, that they were also being completely horrible and going off at this one other person that they shouldn't have even been going off at, but yet they still continue to do it whatsoever. But I'm gonna show you another piece of Astral's vid that was from one of her other friends that really got to me, so I'm gonna show that to you right now. And thank God he wasn't on my server, because if he was on my server when saying all these hurtful words, he would have been kicked less within seconds. Alright, so here's another part of Astral's video that I wanted to show you that was recorded by another person who I believe to be their friend. This is another video of him being horribly disrespectful to someone else. And like I said, I'm just glad he wasn't on my server at the time when any of this chaos was going on, because he would have been so kicked for saying these hurtful things.
The most retarded motherfucking nigga bitch I've ever fucking met. Get the fuck out of here, stupid bitch.
Say it all again. I dare you, fucking whore. Say again, pedophile.
Okay,
Say it,
go
bitch.
ahead, go ahead, go. No, I didn't fucking say nothing because I don't have to listen to your bitch ass. If you wanna
Pussy.
fucking do this, I can pull your fucking IP address and actually come to your fucking house and grab my fucking shotgun on my goddamn bed and actually shoot your ass in fucking real life. And then I'll fucking kill your goddamn parents alongside with you. So if you don't take your sorry ass and get the fuck out of here, I'm about to call the fucking FBI on your bitch ass. Get the fuck out of here, or I'm gonna fucking show up at your goddamn house.
Alright, so not only did he call this person the N-word, which is completely bannable on my server, by the way, but he's also death threatening this guy, which is another very serious matter and something people shouldn't do. That is like an automatic ban, and I'm honestly surprised. I am deeply surprised that he never got permanently banned from the game unless he has alternate accounts. Which brings me to another thing. Speaking of that, he's changed his display name so many times, because I think Hellborn was his original name. Then he went to Death Shadow 12, and now he's going by the name Voidvox. Please be aware of this person, guys. This person is extremely dangerous. He's also a pedophile, as I was saying. But now he's, not only is he doing that, he's death threatening people now? Like, what the freak? When I saw that, I was first thinking to myself in my head, like, wow. Like, seriously? Now you're death threatening people? I dealt with people like that. I hate to say this. Long ago, I used to be horrible. I used to say death threats back in the middle school. I was not a very, like, I was probably not the goodest back then, but I learned from it, and from the fact that he's an adult and he's still doing this, that's completely immature as well. Which I would like to talk about my story now. For those who are wondering, I might want to talk about my story. I think there's one more thing in the video left that I have to show that also really got to me before I tell my story. I don't think it's a really long one. I mean, you won't have to watch the video after that. This is just something I wanted to tell Astral, but I guess I wanted to say it in a video because We don't really have contact at the moment, like, to talk yet. I haven't been on VR recently or lately because of how busy I am with doing a lot of things. Hopefully I can get it done before Easter hits because I wanna post an event, which I'm gonna get ready to do that soon enough. But I'm gonna show you one more piece of her video, and then I'm gonna tell the story of how I met this guy. Alright, so after looking around in the videos, it turns out I guess that was it. I could have sworn there was a video of him begging two girls, like two women to kiss, but I can't quite remember. I couldn't find the video I thought I knew about, so never mind that. So anyways, I'm just gonna tell you my part of the story. For those who just wanted to see cold hard evidence, you could probably just leave this video if you want, because this is something I wanted to strictly tell AstralVr. She's the one I wanted to tell the story to, because I think she wanted me to tell her the story of how it happened. So I met this guy, Prince Merlin 12, because that's the name he was going by back then. We met when he was an Azrael, and he would listen to music. Things were going well. One time, I guess after we knew each other for a while, we didn't constantly hang out a lot though. But we used to listen to music together, and I remember I created my own friends only world, and he was surprisingly the only one that showed up. He was calm, cool, and collected at the time, and I remember he asked me to kiss him. I didn't really care, to be honest. He was actually asking me for permission. He didn't beg me, surprisingly, so I just said, okay, I don't care, so he just did it. I think was apparently talking about quitting VRChat at the time. And that was the last time we talked until one day I became my own leader, my own head of the staff, when I started creating the group and making closer friends. One day I decided to completely make a mistake. I mean, everybody would say this is an understanding, is that I invited him to the group. And I made two new friends. I'm not going to mention names because I don't know if they're comfortable with their names being said. So I'm not going to mention my other friends' names. And these other close friends of mine, not everyone was involved. One of my closest friends got involved, and I want to talk about in a minute. So when I allowed him into the group, there was this massive fight, which my closest friends already knew about it. I don't try to talk to them about it anymore because I try to move on, but there was this massive role play fight we got into because I wanted Azrael to be with my OC in the story, and this other guy didn't want that to happen, who was doing Azrael in the role play. This was a different guy, by the way. A good friend. He's a really nice guy. We got into a massive fight about it, and when there was a fight going on, that's when Prince Merlin decided to hop into the fight, which it sounded great at first because he was defending me, but I kind of figured out why he was defending me. I didn't know why back then, but now I know why, which I'll get on that in a minute. But I don't know if this was before I lost my closest friend or after, because there was two friends that got involved with this guy who were friends of mine, and another friend of mine was slightly involved partly, but he ended up defending me, saying if you don't like the way how I do the role plays, now people do the role plays, then he's better off should just leave the group. And then he said, okay, good idea. And he seemed like he chased my good friend away, who I just made friends with. And we didn't talk or role play for a while. I literally got so upset I stayed off the game for like a couple weeks because I needed a break from the drama. And I know no one's surprised because drama is everywhere. And shortly later after that, I think he ended up this person who is still a friend of mine today, the good guy who was in the drama with Prince Merlin and I. He surprisingly came back with a humble, noble, broken heart and apologized for it, and I ended up forgiving him in the end. He also ended up asking me if he could return to the group, not Prince Merlin, but this other guy who's still a friend of mine, still to this day, who finds the enjoyment in role playing with me. This guy, though, the good one, he may not do Azrael anymore, but he ends up doing Kane now. But anyways, what I want to talk about that also happened around the time is that a closest friend of mine who used to be like a brother to me, and I still love to call him my brother still to this day, sadly got into drama with this terrible, horrible person once. And that was when he was just role playing as Adam, claiming that he was the real Adam. And meanwhile, Prince Merlin, he knew that my closest friend was only playing with him. He literally only went up to me claiming that he was a, like, how should I say this, quote uncomfortable around him just because he didn't want me to have friends. He didn't want me to hang around other people. He wanted me all to himself, and that was the saddest part of them all. And I feel like I should have walked away and ignored it, but I feel like once again, me doing my job as the head of the staff had to go and confront my former Edmund friend who I'd love to believe is still a friend and my brother of mine still to this day. I confronted him. I ended up asking him, like, hey, is everything okay with you and this guy? And I remember he told me he was only kidding around. He didn't mean any harm, and I just wish I could apologize to this good guy of mine, this person who was this other guy, this one who was more like a brother to me. And of course, Prince Merlin ruined it, and I feel like it's part of my fault, and I I sadly don't know if I can ever forgive myself because this happened right around my birthday, and as soon as my birthday ended, that's when my closest friend of mine who was once a moderator, who I was gonna ask if he wanted to be an admin, ended up unfriending me, and I never got to tell him that I was sorry. I feel like it was partly my fault, and I wish I could tell him I'm so sorry. And I lost a good friend, an amazing friend who was really good at doing Adam role plays, who was always there, who always said he would be there for me, who always had my back. And after he said he would always be there for me, he ended up unfriending me and abandoning me forever because of what Prince Merlin 12 has done to me. And I know I'm never gonna see my closest friend ever again because of him. I just I I just hope and pray to God that wherever my former best friend is, he will always be a brother to me. I don't care if he hates me or not. He will always be a brother to me. I just hope he has new friends in his life that are willing to be there, who are willing to have his back, even if it means that I will never have a special friendship with this other closest friend of mine ever again. I just hope he has someone else in his life, even if it means it will not be me. But anyways, it looks like I'm going to probably, I believe that's gonna be it for this video, but before I end it, he even claimed he said he wanted to hang out with my friends and I, but he completely wasted our time, Prince Melon 12, he wasted our time, and when he showed up, he ended up leaving, and that's when he made the terrible, horrible excuse about his sister being in the hospital, and, like, he even lies about having cancer, and that's just horrible. That is, like, that's a serious thing. I'm like, read The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Am I right, guys? Am I correct about that? Read The Boy Who Cried Wolf. But anyways, I'm seriously gonna end the video from here. This has taken up enough of your time. I also wanted to say this video was inspired by AstralVr. I'm so sorry, I'm not sure if I'm getting your name correct or not, but this was inspired by AstralVr, so please give them credit and other people credit for the videos they created about this guy being a pedophile. But hopefully you guys found the enjoyment. Hopefully you're staying safe out there. If you wish to see more, feel free to like and subscribe. May you always stay safe. May the angels be with you. May peace be with you, and may God bless.